Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to a market update after the Christmas period. If you're wondering why it went a bit quiet there, well, one, as I mentioned, I was in the UK doing a seminar, and then it was Christmas, and so there's no staff to send on emails and so on and things like that. Frankly, I'm not going to trade stocks in an environment like this. So, the market really just, it doesn't do what I want it to, I'm afraid, and I'm not going to trade for the sake of it. I'm trading to make money, and so should you. And if the market's a mess as it is right now, well, hey, you're going to have to sit on your hands and spend the gains that have been enjoyed during the bull period that I've walked you through for the last 2 years. So that's where it is right now. Let's look at the daily chart to give us any indication at all. It got very oversold down here, and in fact, followers of the system I talk about to members will have benefited from a bounce here. And over the holidays, it is expected to be low volume, but it is cautionary that volume has tailed off as this bounce has occurred. It's getting close to, not there yet, but what my system calls a bear market. In fact, what a conventional method of calling it a bear market is I don't agree with it personally, that they wait for it to get to 20% below the peak. And it just bounced off of that, according to the S&P 500, but it missed it like 0.5%, so it dodged a bullet there. So they didn't officially call it a bear market yet, and neither do I. So that's that. Just looking around at other things, we could see gold. We'd like to check on that. Gold is kind of hacking its way out of a bit of a mess it got into here. Let's look at the weekly chart, and that's no surprise with all the fuss going on in Washington right now about not raising the debt ceiling and so on. But that's fairly good action from gold lately. Let's check on the dollar. The dollar's been on a tear lately, which will impact you if you're a currency trader. Just having a well-earned level off right now, but it'd be interesting to see what happens now and if that trend gets broken or not. But it's very strong, and that's a lot of money going into the dollar, so the economy doesn't see what it should be seeing. It doesn't like what it's seeing. I've been looking at junk bonds lately because I think this could be ground zero for the next crisis, and after going sideways for a long time, it finally broke support here. So that's now looking quite ominous. So as I said, though, system said go to cash in October, and the other things that we trade are they don't really care. Frankly, the stock market isn't the be all and end all. So with that being said, I will speak to you next week and keep you posted.